In life, there are so many factors that affect our success or failure and the way we live. Those factors are the causes, and the way the outcome of those factors or actions are the effect. One of those factors is negativity or a pessimistic mindset, meaning you always expect for the worst. It may sound simple, but it has heavy outcomes in life. Now, what are some of the signs that one is being halted by negativity? Have you ever come across people who always make excuses or always make negative statements and comments? Or are you one of them, and would you like to stop and adjust that mindset? Negativity is bad, like a contagious disease that starts from one small pessimism made one day, attracts blame, excuses, and lack of hope. It is a terrible character that stinks. I have tried to summarize the negative mindset's behavior, causes, effects, and a few suggestions to get rid of them. Note this is just a small fraction of a summary, as the topic might be deeper and deeper than you may think. First, I will refer it as the silent destroyer. The way we react, behave, talk, or handle things is because of a seed that we one day planted within our subconscious mind. The seed blossomed, and we trained it through repetitive actions. We behave like the inner us, we talk what is within us, we handle things how the person inside us is trained. And even if you try to fake, deep down you will realize that you are faking, and even as that seed germinates and grows big, it will to a point where you will not be able to hide anymore. All behaviors grow gradually, and so is the negativity. Negativity is your enemy. It's an enemy so cunning, so deceptive, that it can destroy dreams before they even take flight, crush spirits before they learn to soar, and paralyze potential before it can breathe its first breath. It is like dust that prevents you from seeing things clearly, and therefore you end up judging them badly. It is like a burden on your back that prevents you from standing upright and fighting. It slows you down, and you can't succeed if you have a negative mind. Because how can you succeed if you keep on seeing barriers? It is like shackles that prevent you from reaching far, from achieving your goals. It is like a little cage that prevents you from exploring opportunities. It injects fear in you, blame, and lowers your self-esteem. And its only weapon you think of instead of staying positive is excuses. The silent destroyer. Negativity is not just a mood. It's not simply a bad day or a temporary setback. Negativity is a cancer of the mind, a poison that spreads silently, consuming your hopes, your dreams, and your very essence. Think about it. How many times have you heard that voice inside your head? That relentless whisper that says, "You're not good enough. This will never work. Why even try?" You keep on saying, "I would have succeeded, but I could have been rich, but I wanted to try, but." Remember the word "but" in a statement changes everything, and so does it in real life. That negativity voice is your enemy, or I can put it in other words, you are your own enemy. While a person with positive mindsets keeps on figuring out how to solve challenges and get out of the situations they are in, they say, "How can I make this work? What can I learn from this? Who can I connect with to move forward?" And even in the hardest times, they stand strong. When you stay weak, even a small storm can shake and uproot you. Remember, everyone is struggling with their own issues, and stop blaming. Maybe you are suffering because you are paying a heavy cost for negativity. Negativity is expensive. It costs you something far more precious: your time, your energy, your potential, and some people end up getting depressed and doing other weird stuff. Every moment you spend in negative thinking is a moment stolen from your success, your happiness, your future. Breaking these chains. How can you break these shackles? One thing I must insist on is to stop. The naked truth is that negativity is a choice. And if it's a choice, it can be unchosen. Take it this way: a habit is a disease, and how is a habit developed? Like an engine that gains acceleration with time, slowly and gradually. 1. Recognize the enemy. The first step in defeating any enemy is recognition. Learn to identify negative thoughts the moment they enter your mind. Catch them, challenge them, reject them. 2. Cultivate positive mindset. Once you've identified your weakness, take an action. But even if you drive a vehicle at its maximum speed, there is always an option to brake. Start today and train your mind to stay positive. You don't have to make a sharp U-turn, but at least start slow but sure positive moves. Positivity is not about blind optimism. It's about realistic, purposeful hope. It's about understanding that challenges are opportunities in disguise. Every obstacle is a stepping stone, every setback a setup for a comeback. Learn to appreciate the little you got. Learn to understand the position you are at. You should know that whatever you may be going through at any given time, you are not the only one, you are not the first one, nor are you the last one. There were people who went through the same and succeeded. There are others going through even more terrible stuff than yours, but they are standing firm by resisting to be hindered by negativity. At least pick a lesson, strategy, take an offensive position from situations. 3. Surround yourself with light. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, win glory out of hardships, challenge you to grow. Do not stay with people who like to criticize. Believe in your potential. Do not let the inner negative thoughts underestimate you. You are stronger than you think. Inspire you to be better. Stay focused, determined. Do not look back. Ambush and kill that doomed spirit of failures. Watch and listen how successful people came to emerge, and you will learn that they all have one common way of handling things, and that is positivity, because they all view things from the best angle. They understand the secret of positivity. 4. Take massive action. Negativity thrives in inaction. It feeds on doubt and hesitation. The antidote? Action. Massive, intentional, relentless action. When negative thoughts try to stop you, move forward anyway. When doubt creeps in, take one more step. When fear whispers, "You can't," your actions will scream, "Watch me." The ultimate transformation. Imagine a life where your thoughts are your allies, not your enemies. Challenges excite you instead of defeating you. Your potential is not limited by fear, but expanded by courage. You are not alone. See opportunities where there are barriers. Be hope where there is no one. Know that a positive mindset is for your own benefit. This is not a dream. This is a choice. Today, right here, right now, declare war on negativity. Make a commitment, not to perfection, but to progress. Not to never fall, but to always getting back up. Negativity is your enemy, but you are the warrior. You are the hero of your own story. Choose hope. Choose courage. Choose positivity. The battle starts now. Thank you for your time. If my content is helpful to you or you think it could help someone else, please signal to continue by liking and subscribing and commenting.